Today's third speaker is revisiting her sharing of the Chinese New Year with us as her evaluation and feedback project for level 1 of the presentation mastery pathway, exploring the 12 zodiac animals and their personalities has created a fun and engaging vehicle to teach character development to children of all ages. As adults, these metaphors open up interesting conversations and create shorthands that allow deeper understanding of working relationships. Please welcome Stephanie with her speech, The Legend of the Chinese New Year.
Training in the martial arts for over 2 decades now. The style I train is rooted in a Chinese art, Shaolin 5-animal Kung Fu. If you've seen the movie Kung Fu Panda, that's it. That's what I do. In the martial arts, these animals teach us movements and mindsets that help us with everyday life. Not surprisingly, the Shaolin martial arts and the Chinese Zodiac have some animals in common. We use these lessons to create an outreach program that teaches character development through the animal metaphors in the Chinese New Year. Any system of astrology, whether it's Eastern or Western, is not so much a science, but a set of symbols and stories that give us new perspective into our lives and our relationships. Part of my presentation today is some very simple practices that you can use to balance your energy so you can better focus throughout the day. They work just as well for adults, if not better, than kids. If you had the opportunity to experience these in my first whirlwind speech, you're in luck. Today we'll reinforce what we learned so these practices can become trusted tools. So the first thing I need to teach you guys is belly breathing. We'll see if you guys remember it. So what you're gonna do is take one hand and put it on your belly and make sure you're sitting up nice and straight in your chair. And then you're gonna take a deep breath in through your nose and feel your belly fill up like a balloon. And then exhale through your mouth and squeeze your belly button towards your spine. So you're deflating that balloon. Let's try that again. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. So the fancy name for this, the adult name for this, is diaphragmatic breathing, because you're using your diaphragm to pull the air deep into your lungs. And by getting a full breath of oxygen, it helps calm anxiety and reduce stress. It helps to dump cortisol, which is the stress hormone, out of your system. And it can help increase energy and focus. So I invite you to try practicing this breathing throughout the story. There are numerous versions of this legend, including one that involves the monster Nian that would attack villages every Lunar New Year and especially enjoyed eating naughty children. Today we're going to explore one that's a little less macabre. So the legend of the Chinese New Year. Thousands of years ago, the Jade Emperor of China organized a race for the animals. The first 12 animals to finish would be given a place in the Zodiac and have a year named after them. The cat and the rat were close friends. Since they were both late risers, they asked the ox to wake them at dawn on the day of the race. When the day came, the ox tried to wake the cat and the rat, but they both just kept rolling over and falling back to sleep. The race was about to start. Unwilling to leave them, the ox coaxed them onto his back and started running. The rat woke up just as the ox was crossing the last hurdle, a river. The clever rat knew that he could never beat the cat in a race. So he took the chance that fate offered him and pushed the cat off the ox's back. When the ox reached the other side, the rat jumped off and scampered to victory just ahead of the ox. So the 12-year cycle of the Chinese Zodiac begins with the rat. After him comes the ox, followed by the tiger, and then after them come the rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig in that order. The cat, it must be noted, has no place in the Zodiac. She was not among the first 12, and that's why to this day, cats and rats don't get along together. Just like our Western astrological signs, people are said to have certain characteristics based on the animal year they're born in. Whether or not you place any belief in astrology, The metaphor of the animals is something we can draw on to guide our own personal development. This is the whole foundation of Shaolin 5-Animal Kung Fu. We learn 5 ways to win, which gives us 5 solution options, whether the problem is a physical fight, a personal challenge, or an interpersonal agreement. So I have a tiger exercise for you guys. In the Shaolin martial arts, tiger teaches us strength and tenacity. It gets its power from its connection to the ground and its muscular strength. And as a mindset, tiger teaches us to have confidence. It's very straightforward and honest, but it's also very compassionate. So if you think of a mama tiger protecting her cub, she's going to be very ferocious and tenacious, but that strength comes from the compassion for her cub that she's protecting. So this practice is for when you're feeling kind of wiggly, or if you're feeling sort of sleepy and blah and stiff. You know, we're all stuck for a lot of us sitting in office chairs for up to 8 hours a day. So this is a great little thing to do to give yourself a little boost of energy and wake up a little bit. So what you're gonna do is make tiger claws. This is the participation part. Nice. Make claws just like this, and then you're gonna take one hand, stretch it up towards the ceiling, feel it stretch through your sides, through your lats, and then relax back down. Stretch the other side up, and then down, and then stretch both hands up. Yeah, you might get a yawn coming out, that's normal. And you can stretch out to the sides. I gotta stretch because I have a wall, and then relax back down again. And you might feel how your muscles are a little looser now, your blood's flowing, it kind of perks you up a little bit, it even pulls your posture up, right? And we teach in the martial arts, the shape of the body has power, so the way you sit is going to change your focus and your ability to attend to the task you're on. So I encourage you guys to use that along with your belly breathing. And there's one more, in my last minute, there's one more animal that I wanted to explore with you guys. So the monkey is not one of the 5 main animals that we train. It's a sub-branch that we get to play with when we get to higher ranks. So monkey teaches curiosity and unpredictability. Its power is very heavy and relaxed as we're moving with it, and it's deceptively strong for its size. The mindset monkey teaches us is cheerful indifference. It's also very inquisitive, and it's playful. So smiles are a wonderful thing to practice and bring into your everyday life. Smiles are contagious. They contain a lot of power. They have actually cured people of clinical depression just by having them smile in a mirror for 15 minutes a day. So they did a study, and in 3 months, they had 50% of people off of their depression meds just from practicing smiling. So the challenge I give you for today and the rest of this week is smiles. So kind of move through your day and see what happens. If you're just kind of looking down, not making eye contact, kind of flat face, see how people react to you. And then pick your head up, smile a little bit, make eye contact. If you're in the store, you can smile with your eyes, because obviously our faces are covered, but people can tell if you're smiling, even if they can't see your mouth. So play with it and see how people react to you. It's actually very interesting. So I want to leave you with a prediction for this year. We're in the year of the ox, which is extra special because it's my year. The ox is said to be an animal of great determination, commitment, and persistence. They're willing to work hard without demanding praise or recognition. After the intense, fast-paced year of the rat, the year of the ox is a time of stability and nourishment. This year is a time to practice patience and focused effort towards your goals. So your homework is to breathe and stretch and smile and use those tools to practice the diligent, patient focus of the ox in 2021. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Wow. Thanks, Stephanie. What energy you made us do and you made us think. Thank you.